Hello everyone, welcome to the third episode of Integration Tomorrow. With me today I have Sebatrien Wallart from Boomi and Guilherme Lopes from Polarising. I will let both of you to introduce yourself. Please, Sebastian.
Yeah, so hello everyone, I'm Sebatrien Wallart. I'm Presales Engineer for Boomi for almost 2 years now, and thank you for your invitation.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm Guilherme Lopes, so I'm the Integration Innovation Practice Leader at Polarising. I have 14 years experience in integration, API management, AIM, and I'm glad to participate on this webcast.
Thank you both. So let's start. Let's start talking about integration, and I will start by this. What are the main differences between an IPaaS and the current on-prem/cloud solutions?
I would say the first point is deployment. IPaaS is cloud-based, limiting these burdens and offering scalability on demand. Traditional solutions require on-premise installation, hardware management, and ongoing IT maintenance. The second point is ease of use. IPaaS offers user-friendly interface with drag and drop functionality, enabling even non-technical users to build integration. Traditional solutions often require coding expertise and evolve complex configuration. And the third point is flexibility. IPaaS offers pre-built connectors for various applications and cloud services, simplifying integration across platforms. Traditional solutions may struggle to integrate with diverse systems, requiring custom coding, require additional add-on product purchased separately.
Okay, so for me, I will add cost effectiveness since IPaaS is offer subscription-based pricing, so eliminate upfront costs and reducing some IT workloads. Traditional solutions, so you have the upfront costs, the hardware, the software, then you have the ongoing maintenance fee, and for sure you have some potential IT resource training because people need to know how to install it, right? So the second point is scalability. IPaaS is strong because it scales automatically as your integration demands evolve. On traditional solutions, you require maybe some hardware upgrades because your needs go, well, your needs are going higher, I will say.
Yes.
So you need to plan before. And another point, the last one, I will say product offering. Some IPaaS vendors offers an unified platform of products. For traditional, you normally have a product for integration, a product for API management, a product for EIM, so it's a separate product each time. Okay.
Yeah, so to summarize, IPaaS provide a user-friendly, cost-effective, and scalable solution for seamless integration. And traditional solutions offer control, but require significant IT resource and expertise.
Okay, so in conclusion, I will add, so IPaaS offers a compelling alternative to traditional solutions because IPaaS is cloud-based, is easy of use, and its scalability make it ideal for all business size.
Yeah. Okay, thank you both for this first question. Now I will want to go dive into the challenge. In your opinion, what are the biggest challenges of the introduction of an IPaaS within the organization?
So maybe I'll start first on this one. So I will start with security. With
course.
IPaaS, normally your data flows will go through a third-party cloud platform. So you have to trust on this IPaaS vendor security practice. Normally, reputable IPaaS vendors prioritize their robust security measures.
Yeah, and traditional IT has direct control over security measures within the organization firewall. The organization need to maintain constant security measure.
Okay. So next point, I would say change management. For an IPaaS, I need a shift to a new cloud platform. So it might require some training and potentially change in the mindset of the IT team. And also the user adoption for business users, their customer to traditional solution might be addressed. But on the other end, you don't need to install a user interface to work on it.
Yeah, and traditional existing workflow and skill set within the IT team are likely already familiar with the on-premise cloud infrastructure. Normally, you need performant computer or laptop to develop on traditional solutions.
Okay, so integration complexity on IPaaS. IPaaS is simple integration. But for highly complex scenarios, you might need someone from the IT. And this potentially negates some ease of use of access, okay?
And traditional, while complex integration needs IT expertise, organizations have full control over the development and troubleshooting process.
Okay. So visibility and control. IPaaS, organizations set some control to the IPaaS vendors. So for monitor and troubleshooting issues, maybe you need additional steps or communication with the vendor support team. Okay.
So traditional IT has direct visibility and control over the integration processes happening within the infrastructure. I would like to add a new point about the training because shift. While IPaaS offer user-friendly interface, IT teams might need to adjust to the new approach. Training should focus on the benefits of the visual, drag-and-drop environment and how to simplify integration. And varying skill level, organizations might have a team member with a wide range of technical expertise, and training needs to cater to both beginners who are new to integration and experienced developers who might require in-depth knowledge of specific IPaaS functionalities. So the biggest challenge is the breadth of training needed. Organizations need to address the needs of both IT, learning the IPaaS platform, and potentiality business user learning how to leverage the platform for basic integration.
Okay, so in the other end for training, I'll talk about traditional. So you have a stepper learning curve. So they require coding expertise and a deep understanding of the technologies involved. You have a limited user adoption because traditional integration normally is an IT function, okay? Mm-hmm. So the biggest challenge is the depth of the knowledge required because IT team needs to master specific coding language and tools to build the integration.
So choose an IPaaS if agility, scalability, and ease of use are priorities. And your integration needs are evolving and require a flexible platform. IT resources are limited and user-friendly tools are desired.
Okay, so for me, I will say, stick with traditional if you are traditional. Because why? Because you want to maintain complete control over your security and your integrations. You have a complex integrations and you need extensive customization. And in the end, your organization is risk adverse and is hesitant to rely on third-party cloud platform.
Okay, now that we know the biggest challenge, I want to ask you the good point of this. What are the main advantages of an IPaaS?
Okay, first.
Okay.
The first point, of course, is reduced complexity and cost.
Yeah.
So IPaaS offer preview connector and drag and drop functionalities, eliminating the need for complex coding and saving on developer resources.
Okay, so I will talk about increased agility and scalability. Well, IPaaS solutions are cloud-based, so it enables easy integration of new application, new data source as your business evolves, okay? So the automatic scaling ensures that your integration can handle the data volumes without performance issues.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I can add a third point about improved efficiency and productivity. So automating data flows through IPaaS streamlines workflow, eliminates manual data entry errors, and free up IT resources for more strategic tasks. Business users with minimal technical expertise can build basic integration using the user-friendly interface.
Okay, so what about enhanced visibility and governance? This is a very good point because normally, IPaaS platform provide a centralized dashboard for monitoring integration, data flows, and potential errors. So we will have a clearer data governance become achievable by the establish data across data access control tracking data and lineage with the platform. You need to have the full view on what your platform and what you're doing. That's the main point.
And I'm thinking about an important point about security, because simplified security management, it's reputable IPaaS vendor prioritize robust security measures, include data encryption, access control, and regular compliance audit. This can streamline security management compared to maintaining security protocol across various on-premise integration.
Okay, so maybe I'll talk about the use case of IPaaS.
Yes.
So we have some customers, they are directly moving to IPaaS, and those ones are the easier one because they have not have the bad habit, the traditional. The biggest, I would say, challenge are for the current customers. They have a traditional integration tools, and they want to move to another tool. The vendor they have, just upgrading, it's like putting a new tool. Yes. So it's already a big challenge. So they have to evaluate the needs of the organization, what vendor suite best. And when we talk about IPaaS, that's a mind shift change. They're not sure they want to do. But to overcome this challenge, you have to talk about one thing. You have subscription-based licensing. With that, you can plan better your growth on the volume. Okay. And then the mind shift, if you lose control, is to make it easier. So if you don't upgrade, maintain all this software, this is done by the vendor, you remove a huge workload that is always risky each time you have to do it. Okay. And the other hand, it's easier to learn. You can open it to other users of the company.
Okay. So I believe you want to share some good news with us.
Yeah, because we received recently the GNER, so it's important to share the new GNER. I would like to speak about 3 points about GNER. So the first point is offering product strategy. Boomi is continuing to invest in AI augmentation of the platform to improve productivity. With SLA 99.99%, disaster recovery times, security option, and other services, and to simplify use. The second point is market responsiveness rigor. Boomi has adjusted its delivery model to accelerate the delivery of several new capabilities, such as Boomi Labs to foster collaboration, Boomi event streams, and Boomi integration quick start. So the last point is customer experience, because Boomi provides a customer success program together with a training program that has resulted in over 30,000 individuals being certified on various Boomi services. Boomi customers have rated Boomi IT as a vendor and for its product on GNER Peer Insights.
Yes, that's nice. So, can I stop sharing this beautiful GNER quadrant? So let me just ask another question, and it's a trend, I believe. I need to know, we need to talk about AI. Guilherme, I will start by you now. Do you think AI is the new trend or not?
Well, AI is definitely transforming the IT landscape. But it's not new. It's been there for decades, you know. It's just for recent advancements in computing power and data availability. They have accelerated its development and adoption. Overall, the AI is not completely a new path for IT, okay, to respond to your question. But it's rapidly evolving, increasing crucial in aspects like IT operation. Like you can automate IT tasks like repetitive tasks like server management, network security monitoring, software patching. These give you more time for strategic work. You have improved IT decision making, so AI can analyze vast amount of data to identify patterns and trends, and then you can plan your resource allocation, your infrastructure planning, okay, some proactive maintenance, and security. A high-powered system can detect and respond to cyber threats in real time, okay? And then you have developing self-healing IT system. AI can be used to create systems and that can automatically identify and resolve problems within the IT infrastructure. So this is the big trend.
Okay, thank you. And my first question for you, Sebastian, is how can AI can leverage into an IPaaS?
So AI integration with IPaaS is an exciting new frontier, offering significant potential for streamline integration and extracting valuable insight from data flow. So, for example, intelligent data mapping AI can automate data mapping by analyzing the data structures and formats from different applications, automatically identifying corresponding fields, and this reduces manual configuration and streamlines the integration process. And the second point is predictive error handling. So AI can analyze historical data to predict potential integration errors and proactively take corrective action. This minimizes downtime and ensures data consistency across integration.
Well, I will add 3 more points. So real-time data quality monitoring. So AI can monitor the data flowing through integration, detect anomalies or data quality issues in real time. So this enables proactive intervention for data integrity. That is an important point for integration. You have smart data transformation. So AI can transform data during integration based on predefined rules or from historical data patterns. This ensures that the data is formatted appropriately to the target system, and you eliminate some manual steps. Okay. And the last one is context-aware routing. So AI can analyze the data in the context to route it to the most appropriate destination within the integration flow. So he optimizes data processing and ensure the data reach the intended target efficiently.
Yeah. So, for example, with Boomi, you have 3 types of utilization for AI. The first is Boomi GPT. So with a human language, you can expose a use case of integration, and Boomi GPT will create an integration process. The second point is Boomi Suggest. Boomi Suggest, when you create a mapping from a system A to a system B, it suggests for you some mapping on 3 levels of confidence. And of course, you can choose to keep it or not. And the last point is Boomi Explain. When you have an error, Boomi Explain can explain to you what is wrong and how to fix it.
Okay, now can I am a curious guy, so I want to ask you exactly what is Boomi GPT?
Oh,
what are what are the use cases or something like that?
Maybe you can share a slide about Boomi GPT, because this slide is a short, not video, but a short animation about Boomi GPT. And this slide explains you and show you an example with Boomi GPT. Imagine you typing to Boomi GPT that you want to need to create an integration from your CRM to your ERP. So Boomi GPT will ask you what is your CRM, and you will choose yours. Next, it will ask you what is your ERP, and you will choose yours. And finally, it will suggest different types of integration, like account to customer, contact to contact, etc. And Boomi GPT will create an integration process for you. And you just have to personalize your process. It's not only new features we have on Boomi, we also have the Boomi Space. So, about Boomi Space, it enables customer and partner to extend Boomi functionality with specialist portals that are tailored for a less technical audience, where user can interact with managed integration. So imagine a large retail company with multiple departments, and each using various applications and data sources. Boomi Space provide a dedicated environment for business users to build and manage simple integration without needing extensive technical knowledge. So it offers a user-friendly interface with drag-and-drop functionality, pre-built template, and clear instructions. So the company can create separate spaces for different departments, and each with access to relevant application, data sources, and pre-approved integration pack. So this ensure, control access and focus user experience for each department.
Okay, so for this, I like this Boomi Space because I think with that, I don't know, I have several use cases in my mind. Like for us, normally we work for other partners, okay? And the things we like to push is like custom framework development, okay? And Boomi Space seems the right tool to push it without having a pen drive or to zip a framework or something like that. We can also push some development best practice, okay? And the other one, we can send templates for development on those ones, okay? So it seems quite interesting.
Okay. Guys, that was the final question. Sebastian, once again, thank you so much for coming to Lisbon to record this episode. Guilherme, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Guys, that's it for today. We'll see you on the next episode of Integration Tomorrow, the webcast. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.